Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Berdel Warrior with the Think and Grow Rich community. And at this time, I just want to briefly go over Chapter 15, How to Outwit the Six Ghosts of Fear. And we are talking about the Napoleon Hill book with, Think and Grow Rich. That's the book that we are covering here. So first he asks us to take inventory of yourself. So in order to become successful in applying any portion of this philosophy, you must prepare your mind to receive the information. Okay, so and preparation is not difficult. It begins with a study. You need to analyze, you need to understand the three enemies which you have to clear out. Okay, so while you have these three negative in your mind, these negative emotions, indecision, doubt, and fear, the if you have these in your mind, your six senses, which in that is your creative imagination, will never function. The members of this unholy trio are closely related, and where one is found, the other two are close at hand. So when we talk about indecision, is the seeding of fear. Indecision crystallize into doubt. So when you add the two, blend those two together, it becomes fear. Okay, and when you think about fear, when with the indecision, the doubt, when you blend all these together, it is a slow process. Okay, so this is one reason why the three enemies are so dangerous. They germinate, and they grow without you even knowing that they are present within your being. Okay, so if we look at the basic six fear that Napoleon Hill is talking about here, he is saying, if we combine any combination of these fears are in at one time or another in every human being. Okay, so sometimes most people don't have all six or don't suffer from all six, but we sometimes we have a variation of both. For instance, some people fear of poverty, criticism, ill health, the loss of a love of someone. Okay, the fear of old age, the fear of death. Okay, so those are the six basic fears. Okay, so also we talk about, fear is nothing more than a state of mind. Okay, so we can create nothing which we does not first. We first conceive it in our mind and then it forms impulse of thought. It said nature has given everyone the absolute control over their own thoughts. Okay, so there can be no compromise between poverty or riches. Okay, so those are two roads, one that leads to poverty and one that are for on now you got the rich side. So you got two roads. So then they both travel at opposite direction. So if you want to be rich, financial, spiritual, mentally, or have material assets, you must first refuse to accept any circumstances that leads towards poverty. So if you desire riches, Napoleon Hill is talking about here, if you desire riches, determine what form, of riches you want, okay? So then you need to decide how much you want, to clarify, to satisfy your needs. Then you need to be given a roadmap. So what are your map? What are your plans that you have to get out of your poverty mindset? Okay, what are your goals to move forward? Some people might say, I want to have make $2,000. So then you want to make $2,000. Then you put a date on that, a deadline when you would like to, have that accomplished. Okay, and what are the steps that you're going to take in order to reach that goal? So Napoleon Hill is also stating that if you neglect to make the start or stop before you arrive, no one will be blamed but you. Sometimes I'm a network marketer, and sometimes we think that I've started I got into network marketing. I purchased my building kit or whatever product or whatever company you with. You start off, with put some money down there. Are you thinking, okay, so what is my next step? Go back and talk with your sponsor or your mentor and get a road map of where you want to be, your goals, and then you shoot for that. And then, it also talks about your why should be so strong that it makes you cry. So why are you getting up each day? Sometimes I know a lot of us go to work and then we come and we do our network marketing. So, but how much time are you willing to take to reach your goal? You know, so for whatever reason, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't make it, it's not your sponsor's responsibility or your upline responsibility. It is your responsibility to get what you need to get done in order to move to your next level. And he'll also talk about it. He said a state of mind is something that once assumed. It cannot be purchased. It must be created. Fear of poverty is a state of mind, nothing else. And then you have to get to the point that you become a master. So you have to be a master of your own earthly destiny. Just as surely as you have the power to control your thought, your thought controls everything. So he also, Napoleon Hills also talk about in Think and Grow Rich, top chapter 15 here, how to protect yourself against negative influence. And this is what you need to do. To protect yourself against negative influence, whether of your own making or are results of the activity of negative people around you, recognize that you have a willpower. Check that out. You have a willpower, and you need to put that into constant use until it builds a wall of immunity against negative influence in your own mind. Okay? So remember, protect your mind, protect your thought. You might have to, get those negative people out of your life. I mean, sometimes we have them in our family. Then you might just want to limit the time that you spent with those people. Okay? So also here, remember, your mind is your physical state. Okay? Let me repeat that again. Your mind is your spiritual estate. Okay. So in parting, I would like to remind you that life is a checkerboard. Okay. And the players, you have a player on the opposite side, and guess what that is? It's your time. Can you imagine that? So like I said before, your life is a checkerboard, and the player you're playing against time. Okay. So if you hesitate before moving or neglect to promptly move, your men will be wiped off the board by time. You are playing against a partner who will not tolerate indecision. Okay, so remember here we're talking about indecision, doubt, what leads to fear. So if you're fear about whatever it is that you say, I don't want to go into this business, or I don't know about this, or I don't know about that, just with the information you have at this moment, make a decision. Okay, make a decision and move forward, knowing that the other steps you need, once you put your foot in, it will going to be open. It's going to be made clear. But if you do not make a decision, the road is not going to be open, and you're not going to be having the help that you need to move forward. But you have to make that decision first. Okay. Also here, Napoleon Hill talks about the master key is the intangible. That's not a physical in nature. That could be your self-confidence, being responsible, he said. But he also said it is powerful. Intangible is very powerful. It is the privilege of creating in your own mind a burning desire for a definite form of riches. There is no penalty for the use of this key, but there is a price you must pay if you do not use it. Okay, so here is the price. So somebody said, okay, so what is the price I have to pay? What is the price? The price, ladies and gentlemen, is failure. Okay? Failure, you need to make a decision. Okay? So it is the satisfaction that comes to all who conquer self and force life to pay whatever it asks. So, for instance, whatever it is you want to move, if you want to move from a poverty mindset, you need to pick the right books to read, the right mentors, the right friends. You can't share everything with everybody. I'm telling you that. Do not share everything with everybody. Keep your business to yourself. Or surround yourself with a mastermind group of people that's going where you are going. Then you can share with them. But people that's not going there, why would you sit down and talk to a friend about network marketing when they don't have not a clue, or they've never been in network marketing, or they sent off for the kit but never took the step to even move the business to the next level? So why would you share? So ladies and gentlemen, the reward is worth all the effort. Okay, so just move forward, take the step. Okay, so this is Berdel, Warrior. With Think and Grow Rich Community. You can find me on Facebook. And ladies and gentlemen, if this was beneficial to you, do me a favor. Just go ahead and share it, like it, and then share it with your friends. And maybe it might have someone there within your family that might be struggling, with this indecision. Tell them to move to the next level. Maybe you might need to purchase a book for them. Think and Grow Rich. The way you can understand this, you have to be within a mastermind community. And if you're looking for that, find me on Facebook. I have a Think and Grow Rich community here. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, have a fantastic day. And remember, the reward is worth every effort. So go out there and claim your prize. Okay? Create your destiny. Bye bye.